Set us free. Set us free. In this dark hour need. Light our way back home, coming in from the cold, and we'll be all set free. Set us free. Set us free.
Hey, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I hope that you're hearing me okay. I hope that you're seeing me okay. I hope that you're having a super fantastic Tuesday, or as I like to call them, Tech Tuesday. So here's my question. Would you like to be more productive while you're using your computer? Now, over the month of February, with the exception of last week, which was the Snowmageddon, Snowpocalypse week, whatever you want to call it, where us Texans who aren't used to all this stuff kind of froze our booties off, I have been using Tuesdays for Tech Tuesday to show or share with you info that I have gleaned over the years of being an information technologist. How you like that word? Or an information technology consultant, whatever you want to call it. I'm a computer guy. Well, that's the easiest way to say it. Anyway, so I'm going to share with you different tips, and I have over these last few Tuesdays, on how you can be more productive. And believe it or not, I did some research, and I've got a whole bunch of points for you. I'm giving you 5 today. 5 today. There you are. I'm giving you 5 today. And let me make sure I'm seeing. I guess I ought to turn this a little bit. There we go. Anyway, I'm giving you 5 tips today. And these 5 are just different places that I've gleaned over the internet. So if you want these 5 tips, I'll be happy to give them to you in a PDF, as well as the sources that I got them from, all the different websites that I looked at, and some other good stuff in that PDF as well. So here we go. Are you ready? I have 5 tips that can help you be more productive with your computer, whether it's a PC or running Windows or Linux or a Mac or whatever. Now, some of these things you can actually apply to your iPhone or iDevice or tablet or whatever kind of technology you have that gets you from point A to point B as far as getting work done. Some of these tips might help you with that too. So here we go. Number 1, increase your real estate. That means more monitors, bigger monitors, or both. You'll find that you can have multiple applications open. So for example, right now I'm talking to you on a triple wide setup. I've got 3 different monitors. Now, I know that I'm a little bit farther along because I can do remote support and all kinds of stuff. But before I had 3, I had 2. And 2 monitors really, really, really helped me out. Because, like most of us, we use the internet for some things. And we use email for some things. And maybe we use a word processor or a spreadsheet. And if you can move those to different monitors, then that helps a lot. Now, if you don't have the real estate to set up 3 monitors, you can do a single ultra wide, and I've got one of those over there attached to a different computer. And then you can spread out your docks on half and half or whatever you want to do. But get more real estate to get your work done, and you're going to find that you're more productive. It actually saves time because of having to. So in the old school, or if you're on a single monitor, you can do some work, and then you have to minimize that application if you're copying it and pasting it into another one, and you have to maximize that one, and it's a bunch. And then you have to worry about which window is which, and you can't remember it all. But if you have them open across your screens, then boom, there you go. Just drag your mouse, right click, paste, or click and then Control V. Whatever you got to do. Number 2, and that goes right into number 2. Number 2, use keyboard shortcuts. Now, for the first 2 Tech Tuesdays in February, if you'll go review those 2 videos, I gave you at least 15 different keyboard shortcuts that will certainly make your productivity more better. You like that word, more better? Anyway, I use keyboard shortcuts all the time. I find that it's so much faster to do a Control C than it is to right click and scroll down to copy, or go up to edit and say copy, and then Control V for paste and Control X for cut. And of course, the most important one, Control S for save. Now go way back 3 weeks ago and listen to my story about saving, and it was kind of funny, except there was some. Anyway, just go watch those videos. The first Tuesday in February, and the second Tuesday in February, those are all about keyboard shortcuts and being more productive that way. All right, number 3, get faster. Now, this is a two-parter. So number 3 is Get Faster Part 1. That means the world is connected. We're on the information superhighway, and you've got a choice of being the old jalopy clunker that goes at 2 miles an hour, or you can be on a Lamborghini jet-powered, super amazing, fast-tracking vehicle that can go at a gigabit. Now, gigabit speeds are not available everywhere, and they're just now getting into Nacogdoches, but you have to be able to hawk your kids to be able to afford the monthly cost for that. However, you can probably upgrade your service, at least if you're on a cable provider. You can upgrade your service. Maybe if you are on DSL, you might be able to get a little bit faster than your standard package. I don't know. Check it out and see. Because if you are doing any transacting over the internet, the speed increase on the internet will help you get more, better, faster. There we go, more, better again. With your productivity, you won't be waiting on stuff to upload and download or view reports or whatever you have to do. All right, Get Faster Part 2. Get an updated computer. Now, I've talked about this in the past, but just let me give you some good tips on a good computer. At least an Intel i5 or faster, stronger processor, or an AMD Ryzen 5 or faster, stronger processor. And you need at least, at bare minimum, at least 8 gigabytes of memory, and you want an SSD for your hard drive or your storage. Now, all those things combined will give you a pretty good computer. And then if you go even faster, if you do graphics or if you do CAD or anything like that, oh my goodness, you definitely want to go faster. Let me know if you need some more info on that. Or, now, if you can't afford a new computer, and not all of us can, but most computer technologists will tell you that you should, especially if it's a business computer, you should replace your computer every 3 to 5 years. Some people I have worked on computers that are 11 years old and they still function. Not fast, but they function. So there are things that you can do to an older computer to speed it up. Number 1, add more memory. Number 2, install an SSD in place of the traditional magnetic hard drive. More, faster. Okay, so, and there's other maintenance things that you can do. Clean up temporary files. Just talk to your favorite computer person and say, hey, can you make my computer faster? And then they will analyze it. They'll do the cleanups, updates, all that kind of stuff, and see if there's anything they can do software-wise to speed you up, and then offer you solutions, whether it's to add more memory or SSD or whatever it is, or tell you before they start, they should be able to tell you, you know, that thing's kind of old. It's 18 years old. You should replace it with something newer rather than spending the money on this old jalopy. Anyway. All right, now, and then it's the ultimate decision is yours, by the way. Don't let anyone shame you into buying a new computer. I present my clients with the options, tell them what it's going to cost to replace it with something that's, you know, today's speeds, and then let them make a decision. Sometimes they want to get the upgrade and they realize that $700 or $800 for a new computer and all that entails that it gives you with that is so much better than spending $200 or $300 on upgrading, cleanups, updates, all that kind of stuff. All right, so that was the Get Faster 1 and 2. And then number 5, the final tip today is utilize add-ons and apps to increase your productivity. There are add-ons such as Grammarly, which is my favorite, and if you haven't heard me talk about it, go back and look, or just ask me to talk about it again, and I'll be happy to do it. Grammarly is amazing. All right, there's another add-on for Google Chrome called Pocket, and it allows you to do browsing without seeing all the ads that distract you. And then there's other application integration, such as all of the Google suite of products, and the same thing happens with Microsoft Office. But those two, there may be something else that does it, but I don't know anything that does it as well as those two packages do. Microsoft Office and its suite of products integrates very well with each other, and the entire G Suite suite of products, all of the Google apps, the Google Docs, so Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, and then Keep, and then the contacts and the calendar, all of that stuff integrates so well together, and it's free, that you might want to look at all that. Anyway, all those things integrating together means that they are geared to work together and can help you be so much more productive with all those things. Okay, so like I said earlier, if you would like a PDF of all of my notes where I came up, put all this together, as well as the sources where I did the research, I would be happy to get it to you for free. Send me a message and say, could you send me the 5 tips PDF, please? Or drop me a link in the video here. I'm sorry, not a link. Drop me a comment in the video and say, can you send me the info, please? And I'll be happy to get it to you for free. Okay. By the way, I am taking part in what is called the 14-day challenge. That is put on by the Higdon Group. And basically the goal of the challenge is to get better at providing value to you. So if you found this video valuable info, if you found it useful, would you please like and share this video, because I sure would appreciate it. Okay, listen, I've got to run. I have a Zoom training that I'm involved in a little bit later on, and I got to get ready for that. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, this orange pineapple is my favorite right now. Now, I've gone through all the flavors and love all of them, but this one's my favorite. Anyway, I got to run. So if you'd like any of this info, send me a message. If you'd like any of the info, I have PDFs of the last 2 videos I did too that also talked about the keyboard shortcuts. I can send that info to you as well. Just let me know that you need it. Okay, be blessed. Let's see, today's Tech Tuesday. That means tomorrow is Wealth Wednesday. I'll be happy to talk about Wealth Wednesday on tomorrow. But in the meantime, Wealth Wednesday is where you give something, usually a monetary exchange, to a stranger, like paying for the person behind you in the parking lot, in the drive-thru, or at Java Jacks or whatever, or slipping $1, $5, $10, $20, whatever, into the diaper box at your favorite grocery store. I've done that at Kroger. Or something else, where you're giving money to somebody that you may or may not know, and just to bless them. And the whole premise is that you will feel good for giving, they'll feel good for receiving, and it fosters goodwill towards everyone. Plus, the thought is the more that you have, the more you will give, so you'll get into that mindset of getting more money. Not by stealing, of course, but by earning more through your job or a sideline business or selling stuff that you don't need at your house or whatever it is. There are tons of ways to make extra money now, especially with Facebook and Facebook Marketplace and all that stuff. Anyway, that's about Wealth Wednesday, and we'll talk more about that tomorrow. So, please tell everybody that you know that you love them. Find out if there's anything that you can do to help somebody tonight, whether it's giving somebody a dessert. My beautiful bride cooked a cherry dump cake and has already given some away. What is she doing? Giving away my cherry dump cake. Oh my goodness. That's okay. It's a good thing. Anyway, so do something nice for somebody else. While you're talking to them, tell them that you love them. Ask them if there's anything you can do for them. And by all means, you can certainly pray for them. All right, I am stopping there. Be blessed. I hope that you have a fantastic evening. Let me know if you want any of this info, and I'll be happy to get it to you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.